Jameka, welcome to the Hot Seat segment.
Hello.
Hello. So please tell the audience what you do on the Pretty Natural Divas website and blog and how it got started.
Pretty Natural Divas is founded by myself and another young lady, Sierra. We're both actually in college, and we met in college. I was just going natural, and she has been natural for about 4 years. And so, when I was frustrated, I would contact her and say, hey, help me out. And, so through that, we kind of decided we wanted to start a company. And, we were up talking one night. We were just saying how, when we look at, clothing and things like that, we feel there's not really too many things that, features, African-American women or women with natural hair. And so from that, we stayed up one night and we were just talking. We were saying how we wanted to start a company that kind of, featured different apparel with African-American women on it, and kind of talking about the idea that natural hair is beautiful, and just being African-American or African-American women is beautiful as well. And so that's when we started. We started back in January with that company, and it's kind of evolved into, we have a blog, a YouTube channel, we're on Twitter, we have a Facebook page, we have a forum. So all of that is on prettynaturaldivas.com.
All right, and it is an excellent website and excellent blog, and you ladies are always interviewing some really awesome people on your blog in the natural hair community. I'm always checking out the blog and seeing what people that you all have asked questions to and finding out why they went natural. Even some guys, right? You have a special section on your blog for the guys. Tell us about that.
What we did, I think it was back in February, we decided to have a natural love, the male perspective week, where we took a whole week and just kind of focused on what, different men thought of natural hair. So we did a YouTube video with two guys from our school about, their thoughts on natural hair, and kind of, allowed people, our audience, to kind of see what, these guys thought. And then we featured different, I think about one guy or two guys a day on just their thoughts on, what they thought about natural hair, and would they date someone with natural hair. And surprisingly, a lot of times people think that a lot of guys just, don't like natural hair. A lot of the men that we interviewed said that they really appreciated women that had natural hair, which was very nice to hear.
Great. So, Jameka, give us the scoop of the North Carolina Natural Hair Care Expo. What happened out there yesterday?
Okay, well, just for starters, I'm very nervous, so I apologize if I'm just messing up or repeating myself. But here it goes. As I know a lot of you all probably know, natural hair expos are kind of popping up all over the place. And so when we found out that there was going to be one in North Carolina, Sierra and I were both excited, and we wanted to go. We've never been to an actual expo before. And then also with our business, we wanted to go ahead and be vendors. So I contacted Malika Cooper, who is one of the founders, along with her sister Martone. And Malika actually, she helped found the Baltimore Hair Care Expo as well. So we talked to her, and she gave us information. We actually featured her on the blog as well. So she got us really excited about it, and so we decided we would go down. So we drove down early yesterday morning. I was tired, I was nervous, but just going in there, it was such an uplifting atmosphere. I really enjoyed it. You could feel the good vibes as soon as you walked into the room. And so, I was nervous because I wasn't sure what to really expect, but it was just so, it was such a great atmosphere. As soon as we walked in, we were greeted by someone that said, "Hey, Queen." Everyone was speaking, and, I wasn't prepared for that because, of course it was a room of all strangers. We figured nobody knew who we were. A lot of the vendors there were older people that, that have been in the business for a while, and we just started in January. We're still in college. But everyone was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" Everyone came over and was, just speaking to us. And that, that atmosphere just continued throughout the whole day. The vendors were very nice. The people that were coordinating it were nice. All the people that showed up and attended were friendly, and that was just, it was such a great place to be in. There were lots of vendors. They had a lot of diversity in the vendors. So there were a lot of apparel, hair products, jewelry. The lady next to us, she was making her jewelry right there. There were hairstylists doing hair. They were selling hair accessories. There were books. One lady who we're actually going to feature on the blog, she has a natural hair coloring book, and it's all pictures of a mother and daughter, with natural hair, which we thought was very, that was very nice. but they also had a lot of diversity in their food vendors. And then not only with the vendors, there was just diversity in people. You know, there are people of all shapes and sizes, all different hair textures and styles. So, you know, everybody all day, you know, they would find, like, they'd come to the table and be like, hey, how did you do your hair? I love your hair. You know, everyone was just exchanging hairstyles and, you know, tips and things like that. There were even Caucasian people there, which I thought was very interesting. There were a lot of people there that were relaxed, or a lot of people that were transitioning. So it was just a great diversity. There are actually a lot of men there as well. We had a lot of men come to our table, and they were just like, yes, we just love, you know, women with natural hair. We wanted to come and see what it was about, which I thought that was shocking. Yeah. Let's see. They opened in prayer, and it was just, you know, that just kind of set the tone for the rest of the day, and that was very good. I was actually updating everyone on Twitter, and Sierra was like, hey, tweet that was the best natural hair prayer I've ever heard. And so, you know, they opened in prayer. What else? They had a fashion show during the day. They had musical artists and poets kind of showcase their talent, which is nice, you know, to be able to support other people and let them use the Expo as a forum to kind of showcase, you know, and practice their skills, which is very nice. A lot of the black businesses were supporting each other. They would direct you to another table. Hey, did you go to so-and-so's table? They might have something you're looking for. Go to that table, which, you know, I wasn't expecting that at all. You know, I was thinking it was going to be very catty, you know, competition amongst the vendors. But everybody was like, hey, go check out these people over there, or go talk to these people over there. Let's see, what else? There were classes. Of course, because we were vendors, we didn't get to go to the classes, but they had a lot of classes on locks. There were a lot of people there with locks. So they had, let's see, hair locking 101, advanced hair locking, creative lock styling, how to color your locks, how to do lock extensions. And they had how to transition from chemicals to natural, caring for your natural hair. And they also did other things such as like stress management so that it doesn't affect your hair, strategies for having a successful salon, living holistically. So it was a lot for everyone. There was definitely something to do for every single person that came.
Wow, that is really, really excellent. It sounds like you had a great time, a full day, and so glad that you were able to experience that and share that with us and give us the scoop on what happened. So thank you very, very much for that. What was your favorite moment out of the entire expo?
Okay, well, when we were going down, you know, we were just like, okay, nobody really knows who we are. We're going to go down there and just be newbies because, you know, we just started our business in January. But we had a lot of people, like, come up to the table and were like, hey, can we take pictures with you? Which, you know, is really weird for me because, you know, I'm 20, so I'm just not expecting, you know, anyone to really, you know, ever really want to take a picture with me or just be excited to meet me. But, like, we had, like, older women come up to us and were like, hey, can we take a picture of you? And we're like, hey, come and get in the picture. And they'd be like, oh, my gosh, I'm taking a picture with you. And I was just like, that in itself just said a lot, you know, that people were, like, actually, you know, excited to meet us. So that was just a whole different world for us. You know, we were astonished and, like, shocked, but then a lot of people, you know, were excited to see us. They had the Miss Black North Carolina. She was there, which was nice to see her. She's actually natural, so that was nice to see someone in the pageant world that's natural. And we're actually going to be interviewing her for the blog as well. So we got to take pictures with her. And we met other businesses that we featured on the blog. We got to take pictures with them. So just meeting everybody and, you know, taking pictures and things like that was probably one of, you know, the highlights for me.
Wow, very exciting. Thank you again, Jameka, for sharing that with us. And please share with the audience where they can learn more about you and Pretty Natural Divas.
You can just go to www.prettynaturaldivas.com. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to spell that. It's spelled just regularly, so prettynaturaldivas.com.
All right. Thank you again, Jameka.
Thank
All
you.
right, everyone. We have